On May 13, 2012, Sunderland away became one of the most dramatic and emotionally heavy matches in Manchester United's modern history, not because of what happened in isolation, but because of what was happening everywhere else at the same time. United travelled to the Stadium of Light to face Sunderland AFC on the final day of the Premier League season, knowing the title race was perfectly balanced. Both United and Manchester City FC were level on 86 points, with United slightly ahead on goal difference. The equation was simple: win your match and you become champions. For much of the game, Manchester United controlled possession and created chances, but the final touch was missing. Sunderland defended with discipline, and as the minutes passed, tension grew heavier with every attack that went unfinished. United were not being outplayed, but they were being held, and in a title race this tight, that was enough to change everything. Then came the moment that defined the afternoon. In the 90th minute, Sunderland struck through Sebastian Larsson, turning a tense stalemate into a 1-0 lead. That single goal didn't just change the match. It shifted the entire emotional landscape of the Premier League title race in an instant. At that point, United's fate was no longer fully in their own hands, because across Manchester another game was unfolding that would seal their destiny. Manchester City FC were struggling against Queen's Park Rangers, but in stoppage time, everything changed. City scored twice in dramatic fashion, and in the 94th minute, Sergio Aguero scored one of the most famous goals in football history to complete a 3-2 comeback. While United were losing 1-0 at Sunderland, City were completing their miracle. When the final whistles blew, both Manchester clubs finished on 89 points, but City won the Premier League on goal difference by just 8 goals. Sunderland's victory over United didn't directly decide the title on its own, but it became a crucial piece of the chain reaction that led to one of the most unforgettable endings in football history. For United, Sunderland away represents more than a defeat. It represents how a single late goal in one stadium, combined with stoppage-time chaos in another, can reshape an entire season. Even today, it is remembered as a reminder that in football, titles are not only decided by big moments, but also by the small margins that appear when pressure is at its highest.